Good morning. Welcome back to Warm Burrito TV. How you guys doing today? For starters, we'll just go through what the plan of action will be today. So we'll be starting off with some packs. To confirm, we've got 850 points remaining. So we'll be going through, opening the rest of the packs and just seeing if we can get lucky. If not, just generate some more coins. We'll be reviewing the team, conducting some rivals gameplay, starting our Evo to Glory and some Rush gameplay too. So to pick up off where we left, we've got a 78 plus rare gold player, which are 3 picks of women's. We've got Debrits, Rolfo and Coffee. With the United link, I think we're going to go for Rolfo. With the Evo to Glory, there is not honestly any good left backs for Manchester United at the moment in time, so Rolfo is the best idea. She's got a very good all-round 80 stats card, so that's definitely something we're going to want in our team. Regardless if we want to put her immediately in the team and work on men's, she'll be a very good addition to the squad. So we've got a 1 of 3 80 plus rare gold players, so this is a slightly better pick than the one before. We've got an 82 Greenwood, 82 Kubo and an 86 Çalhanoğlu. Wow, that's a really good pick there. Was not expecting a high walkout 86 rated pick from this 80 plus rare gold. I think it should just remind you guys that to use and abuse all of these player picks, regardless if they're untradeable. Had some moderate luck so far, so naturally I'm going to take the highest rated player. It looks like he'd be a good go. Give him a try. He's got really good stats with 87 pass and 82 dribbling, so very optimistic to give him a shot in the team. I don't really have many Serie A players, but we can look to accommodate that if he's good enough to fit the team. So we got some FC26 first gameplay reward pack. This is from before the game came out, when EA went live with some sort of celebrities and footballers on Twitch. And if you linked your EA account to Twitch, you could watch on and gain some rewards. So I was able to gain 1 pack additional to any of the ones I've unlocked. So what we'll be doing now is going through some of our stored packs, and then we'll continue with some store packs. No pun intended. So this one's untradeable, nothing interesting there. We'll just store it in there for SBCs or just common gold cards. Nothing exciting. We've got here a couple of coin boosts. We'll take some coin boosts. Every coin helps, as mentioned in the past. And we're just shy of 21,000 coins. We've got a Spanish centre back, Mario Hermoso. So linking on to who we just packed a couple of moments ago was Çalhanoğlu, while Hermoso would definitely help with that chemistry. Again, if we feel like he'll fit into the team. At this moment in time, with Kim Min-jae and Stanisic, it's not happening. Hermoso's not fitting in, so we might give Çalhanoğlu a try regardless, but it'd be off chem because the remaining of the team is Premier League and Bundesliga. So we'll just keep working through these packs. This one is tradable, so let's see if we can get any value from these players. As mentioned before, any players, even if they got 300 bids or 350 bids, pop them up there for a 400 buy now. You'll get a few extra coins than what you would do for a quick sell. Even if you sell and it includes a 5% tax, if you sell it at 400 or more, you will definitely receive over 350 coins. So it's better than the 277 that you would receive for quick selling. So a little bit of a tip there for you. I know it's a little bit of time to just bash compare price, check if there's any bids on the first or 2 pages, and then obviously list him or her. It's worth it. It's worth it, guys. It's definitely worth the little bits of sale, because again, it'll all add up in the long run. So it's just continuing those habits from the start, and you'll see a difference. I up to 23,318 coins and we're going to send it in for another pack. We've got a United States of America player from New York with good pace and purse. She's not too bad, not something that will be fitting into my team, but beggars can't be choosers, so we'll take her into the club, as well as we'll be quick selling her. Tell a lie, they didn't realise that we were opening the FC point packs, so these are of course tradable. So you can see Cash and Magneti is worth some money, so even if we get a little 350 to 400 per card, it's definitely worth that sale. So we're just going to check through the rest of this pack. Kit's not worth anything. It looks like we're going to quick sell the rest. There's another 1800 coins towards our balance, so we're at 25,000 coins now, and we've got a couple packs to go. So we've got a Bundesliga Nigerian defender, left back, 91 pace, 75 dribbling, 71 defence. He's alright, definitely a starter card, but that 71 defending is very weak. So it's up to you whether you'd want to try this guy, but to defeat the pace of wingers on this game, I think Agu would definitely fight off those guys. So just popping a few items onto the trade list. We'll apply that kit. It's pretty nice. Oh, we've got a 81 to 83 rated rare player pick. 5 players. Oh, no way. We got an Inform Team of the Week Muller. That is the first Team of the Week that we have got. That is definitely going in my basket there. He's tradable as well, so that's a lovely 10,000 coins. We will not be working through the MLS, at least at this early stage, so if he's worth anything more than quick sell, we will list him. Doesn't look like it, so we'll just take the 10,000 coins, which is better than discarding or quick selling a rare gold player. So we'll take the Team of the Week. Fantastic pull there, lovely player pick. Again, just to emphasise, the player picks are what I mentioned from the past. I've had 3 player picks. I've had an 84 Rolfo, an 86 Chanloglu, and an 83 Team of the Week Muller. Not too bad. It's about 20,000 coins worth of player from a few player picks, so they're just added bonuses. So we've got a centre back, Brazilian League One from LOSC. Any good? No. 66 pace. Alexandro, no, he won't be fitting in the team. We might make some money off him, either with a quick sell or a sale. He's being quick sold. Got Wharton and Batshuayi. We could keep Wharton. You never know. He could be going into an Evo in the near future. But I need to stay away from that a little bit because I really want to focus on the Evo to Glory season. This series that will be starting today. Today will be the first episode. We'll be prioritising all evolutions possible on Manchester United players. So we'll keep Wharton for now, but again, just to reiterate, I'd rather be putting the Evos on like Ugarte, Casemiro, Mainu in midfield, rather than an Adam Wharton. So we've got a final pack here, which is no luck at all. Pretty poor way to finish it with de Klerk. So very likely, we've got Kevin, he could be a starter squad. Not very much pace for a winger. So let's see if we can get some money for him. See if we can make a sale. Might we get 400 coins for him? We can see a 350 bid there. So definitely worth listing them up. Get them a few extra coins. And then we'll just work through the rest of the pack. So we're going to pop T-outs up there as well. And then it's very likely that we'll quick sell the remaining of the pack, apart from the play styles. So another 1,700 coins to our balance. So this is, as you can see here, wow, including the Muller, just the quick sell, 42,000 coins now. When we started the previous episode, obviously we're on 0. We got up to about 22,000 coins. We've near enough been able to double it. Look at all the sales that we've been able to make. Every one of those cards we would have made 277 coins each. With the sales, we've probably made between 370 to 308 coins. That's about 100 coins extra per player. So we're just having a review of the weekly rewards. So the first tier is to gain 15 points, and you'll get a couple of packs and some coins, and then the other one is 30 points, so double. But you have a week before it resets, so you have plenty of time to be able to get those wins or draws towards that maximum 30 points. So now we're into some gameplay.
Well, good luck sorting that out.
So the first thing I'm going to say is from one of the early packs yesterday, Madueke is an absolute superstar. Starter team. Oh my god, penalty.
I take the pen. Nice one, pal.
Well, look, that's the difference. Get Madueke down the wing, taking down a few players, straight into Cunha, won the penalty. Let's see. Got to give it Cunha, surely. He won the penalty. Come on, he won the penalty. Can we do this? Can we do this? Top corner? Yeah, there we go. Come on. Golazo. That's a very good start to our first Rivals game of today. And the one thing I'm going to say, and I'd like some feedback on this, if appreciated, would be if you prefer the long style content of the gameplay. So at the moment I'm not cutting out anything and snipping, purely because I want to just show genuine gameplay, not just the good parts of where I'm attacking, counter-attacking, scoring, shots on target. I also want to just show you very genuine Ultimate Team gameplay across the board. I'm a very sort of mid player, casual, average player here, so just to show you some realism here. It's just easy just to cut the good things and just show you guys that, but it only shows you one half of the story really, and not in a negative way, but just to show you how quickly the game can turn on you. Look at this counter-attack here with the place of Minter. He is rapid, but thankfully my defence is pretty solid so far. Alright, so he's coming down the wing on Minter again. He's got the quick step playstyle plus, and it is very hard to keep on top of him. Look how quick he's going past, but great defending again. Oh, I got lucky there with a terrible headed defendant's clearance. Straight into Minter, but he heads it out of play. So we're coming down the wing with Cone. Cone's pretty good. For a cheap Bundesliga, he was like less than 1,000. I think it's about 650, 700 coins. Pretty good. I mean, as you can see there, look at the strength there against Minter. There have been times when Minter's just flown past him, but on those other occasions where Cone's come up best. So down the line with Madueke again, you'll see this very regularly in our team. Oh my god, Madueke with the finesse top corner. This guy's ridiculous. I packed him. He's tradable, worth about 1,400 coins, but man, I mean, who are you going to replace him with? If I was to sell him, there's probably not much better. I was looking at Elanga. He looks really good, but I want to give Madueke a shot because things are meant to be, and I'm meant to pack him, so we give him a go. That's a big thing in this series. If there's someone good that I like the look of, I want to give him a shot, regardless if it's a United player or he fits into the squad. Oh, that time we run it over the line. Madueke just a bit too quick for his legs on that occasion. So we keep the high pressure up. The high pressure is really key on this game. You've got to keep that constant pressure, force mistakes, and just cut off those passing lanes where you can. It's difficult. The game's so wide and open from minute one. As you can see here, look, Cone again. Wow, solid left back. But the game goes from back to forward so quickly that you've got to be aware of the counter-attacks that you'll be giving out, and also the counter-attacks coming back against you. It's crazy how quickly this game can turn. But we're 2-0 up. We're just playing it around. Good passing, good possession. Stop that one from a corner. Wisser still got it though. Good dribbling. Come on, Wisser. Oh, off the post. No, off the post. He has pressed pause though, so I'm not sure what he needs there. I don't know if he needs to make a substitution or he wants to leave. Regardless, we play it out. We work for another goal and then win. Oh no, that's poor, rash, very rash.
Didn't need to.
There was no need to make that tackle, Stanisic. But however, Minter is rapid, so we're gonna We're going to look to stop this. I always go top left if we can. Missed it, but he's at the post. No way is he lost that opportunity. I give him a free one and he couldn't take it. So sometimes you got to ride the luck, and today, this game, riding a bit of luck. 2 good goals. Oh, now we've paused it and he's forfeited. Maybe that penalty has pushed him over the edge because he was right in that game still, as I mentioned before. You can go back to forwards so bloody quickly on this game, so just be aware of that. Cut off the passing lanes, high pressure and pace. It's probably my high recommendations there. So we're going to move over to the Evos now. So that was just one game of gameplay for now, but we do want to focus on the Evo to Glory Manchester United edition. So we've got the first Evo here that we are going to look to put Ugarte on in the intro to Evolution. So this boosts his rating by 1, pace by 1, shooting by 1, by playing 1 match only. So nice and simple, just to get the ball rolling. So we'll just activate Ugarte into here. Naturally, with Evolutions, most of them you can play in either any match, or it'll specify score battles, rush, rivals or champions. On this one it's any match, and I haven't played any rush yet. So when I'm focused on Evo, sometimes I'll be on rivals and sometimes I like to give it a go on rush, because I can just give that individual a more direct go, see how he's playing, see if he's any good and things like that, especially in the more close and quarters footy gameplay. So we're going to head into a rush game here. So this will be exciting. See if there's any changes from last year's rush. Rush was a new addition that was only added last year onto FC26. It was really, really good fun. I know there was talks about you being able to play as the goalkeeper. At this moment in time, it's not possible. However, I wouldn't be surprised if they was to include this, especially with the introduction of evolutions for goalkeepers. That makes it really exciting if you can be the goalkeeper in a rush game, and then evo them up in their matches. So we've found our opponents, everyone's readied up, we've got Ugarte selected, and we'll just load into the match as we go. So don't mind me in the background, just checking my little Tommy catty. Little cutie just sleeping on the sofa, bless him. But I like to keep an eye on him, make sure he's okay. Alright, so we've got to play against Baltimore, Barcola, Rolfo, Ekatike. Ekatike is really, really good. I've played against him a couple times in Ultimate Team. He's got really good pace and dribbling, fairly average shooting, but if you're doing the low driven into the corners, it's hard for the keepers to save it. So on my 5 seconds of the game, and we are already 1-0 up. These guys are not ready for us. Alright, so I come up with a lovely interception here with Ugarte, and he's just pacing it through. Should have took the shot early. That's one thing with Ugarte, he's only got about 66 shots, so not his strengths there, but for rush, you're going to be tested in every area there, but obviously he's a CDM, so he's going to be working in the defensive areas. So I'll sit back and just cover the space. They've got 2 attackers floating around, but they're keeping too many people ahead that we can just go ahead and get a second goal. So that's absolutely fantastic. Won the ball there at the back, straight with a through ball. Can we make it 3? Wow, what a goal. Lovely assist there from Ugarte. We are not messing about this game. Rush, honestly, it's coming across really fun. I know this is a very niche example where we're scoring from every shot. There's 4. Moise Keane, just honestly, top corner every time. He looks really good, worth a shot. He's in the Serie A, to be fair, so we could look to try out Chanaloglu, Keane, and Hermoso. We're now 5 up, and the silver card got a goal. I've also found that, there's some of the challenges to get the additional rush rewards where you need a maximum 64 rated, which is a bronze, and even they're very competitive in the rush, so I think that makes it very interesting and very enjoyable that you can use any card in this game mode and you're still going to be able to compete, still going to be able to pass, defend, score goals, have some shots on target, everything of the sort. So you haven't always just got to have the meta or high rated gold players. If you're Evo in a silver or a bronze in the future, you can still definitely play it via rush. So that's definitely something that's worth bearing in mind. It just adds a bit more variation to the game for sure. Oh, that is a poor tackle by Ugarte Warm Burrito TV. I've got a blue card now, so this is going to be a fun minute as we let our team play. Obviously, we are 5-0 up, so if you're going to get a blue card, now's the time to get it. We'll just get some water down us. You've got to stay hydrated at all times, especially as I'm talking so much in the background. Yeah, you always need to keep the fluids on, so stay hydrated, kids. Stay hydrated. Alright, so we've got, taken down the time, we've got 35 seconds to go, and Keane has just slotted it for 6-0. They don't even need me. They don't even need Ugarte. We're going to win it with 3 players out pitch. So we'll win it in there, so there for the through ball, and keeper is terrible. They're not going to pick up from this. How long we got left in the game now? I'm pretty sure there's about 20 plus seconds. I've got 24 seconds on the timer. We are 7-0 up with 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go. This is one of the best rush games I've played so far, and I haven't even been in it for the whole match. I've been blue carded for the last 50 seconds. And just before I come back into the pitch, just wanted to sort of reiterate the point that just give me some feedback on the gameplay. If you feel like the gameplay is more genuine, providing the full footage of a match, and I will try to include sort of 2 gameplays per vid. Let me know if that's what you like. If you prefer more snipped gameplay, then I can probably squeeze in an additional game, and you only see the sort of key highlights. Just wanted to give this a shot. I thought this was a bit more genuine. It'll just be sort of 1 or 2 gameplays a vid, but they'll be pretty much the full block of gameplay. And you know, just let me know what you think of this, whether it's smooth, whether it works right. And if you've got any suggestions, I'm all for it. This is new to me, so just giving something a shot that's a bit different to how others may do it. So we're going to concede here on a little sweaty one. 7-1. Barcola doesn't really make a difference to the scoreline. Alright, here we go. We're back in. We have been for the last sort of 20-30 seconds, but we're back in on the defensive. Not that we need a defender, but we'll cover the space, make it hard for them, make sure that they know that it's a tested game. So coming in over the interception, dropped off to Keane. Oh, he's dropped it back off to Ugarte. Is this going to square it? Oh, there we go, 8-1. They just cannot touch us. This team is on fire. Our little rush squad. But Ugarte, he looks pretty good, man. I've not tried him before. Obviously, set the Evo on him, and then that gives you the excuse to give him a shot. So, honestly, Ugarte's been pretty good. Got lucky there. He took it off me, but come off his other player, offside, happy days. Just needed a sip of my coffee. Hashtag Kenko. We love our Kenko lattes in this household, sir. Alright, so we got a minute left of this gameplay. We're 8-1 up. Ugarte's still on the defence. Can he get back on this occasion? Can he get back? Can he block it? No. But what a save by the goalkeeper. Honestly, I will say, just across the board, Rush gameplay feels very smooth. So does Rivals from the previous game. It's really, really smooth. I've played a few additional Rush gameplay and a little bit of moments off cam. And overall, really happy with the gameplay. There seems to be just general positive feedback on this FC26. You know, EA been listening to the creators and the fans and the guys that play this game. So, overall, it's been a really good experience so far. Only a few days in, only, you know, the starting Evos, low coins, trying out the low players and everything like that, low rated players in gold area. So, keeps it interesting, but they've also stated that they're going to keep the power curve lower, so you know the first SPCs that come out for players will be sort of not too overpowered. I believe they'll be 85 rated max, which I think is absolutely spot on. Again, with the Evos, the early Evos will be minor improvements, however, I think you'll still be able to gain improvements, so you're still grinding for something additional with the sort of long-term benefit of evoing up your favourite players or your designated players to some absolute superstars and world-class players. So we will be focused on that throughout the series. So 8-2 win away. Absolutely amazing gameplay there. So I hope you enjoyed that Rush gameplay, because that was super, super fun. Not every game is going to be like that, of course, but, you know, Ugai did his job. I didn't come in the top 3 because I was off the pitch for a minute, so that's absolutely fine, but he did his good work. So we've got 3,400 Rush points, which will help towards our weekly Rush rewards. So we'll definitely be grinding towards that. So we got an objective complete, and we got the Evolution Challenge completed. Naturally, the Ugarte one was only a 1 game. Only a 1 game evolution to complete, so nice and simple. So we'll just look to go and claim our evolution when we can get there. The UI is a little bit all over the place at the moment, so you have to bear with me navigating through this. Hopefully they should provide an update, but we can claim the evolution of Ugarte. You'll go from a 79 to an 80 rated with a boost of 1 on pace and shooting. And the intro to evolutions is repeatable, so we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate your time. Any feedback, pop it in the comments, like and subscribe, and have a lovely day. See you soon. Bye bye.